What's up out there, you guys? Marty Schwartz here with GuitarJams.com again. I've got a pretty easy song for you. There's going to be one bar chord that we're going to have to learn, so it's kind of good for that, to work those bar chords in. I've got a book of scales and chords that I give out to people totally for free. All you have to do is sign my email list down there, and I'm going to send it to you so you can try that. But I'm going to teach you the song right now. Here we go. Okay, so pretty much the whole song is going to kind of be like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Just a pulse. Very, very easy on the strumming. But then we're going to need to do some chord stuff. And it's all pretty much standard open chords. And actually, I lied, there's actually, I think, 2 bar chords that you're going to need. So, sorry about that lie back there. So, it starts with an A minor chord. So, it's just 1 and 2 and. Just like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to play what's called an inversion. It sounds fancier than it is. We can go to a D chord. But we want this bass note on the 2nd fret on the low E string, like this. Now what I did in the demo there is, it goes by so fast, I just go, I just hit that bass note over the A minor, but I think more specifically, so you want to get, basically though, the strongest note in that 2nd chord is this note. So you want that in there, but if you can play a D chord with your thumb over the 2nd fret of the E string, that'd be the best way. So we got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then we're going to go to an E minor chord. You can play it with these 2 fingers or these 2 fingers. So there's going to be a little walk up. 1 and 2, 1 and 2 on the E minor, and 3. So you've got the 2nd fret again of the E string, then to the 3rd fret for a G chord. Now I'm using these fingers for the G chord, but most people learn it that way. So you could go. So here's everything so far. A minor, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Goes back to A minor. But now to F. I'm going to play it this way. Some people play it the bar chord. Both versions are in that book of mine. To E minor. With that same move. So most of it's the same. Check it out. Except for that F chord instead of the D over F sharp. So we have A minor, D over F sharp, E minor, up to G, back to A minor, A minor. Now F, F, E minor, up to G. So like kind of the beginning and the end of the phrase is the same and it alternates. So once we do that, it's a 3rd thing that's different. A minor again, to just a regular D, so no bass note. And then we're going to do a fancy walk down. But before we get to the fancy walk down, let's recap. So we've got A minor, D over F sharp, E minor, and walk up. A minor, F, E minor, walk up. A minor, D. Just like that. Then we're going to go G, And it's a walk down. So middle finger's coming off of the G chord, and index finger's moving over to the 2nd fret of the low E. It goes walk down, then it goes to a C major chord, and we do the same walk down but for a C. Middle finger comes off and goes to the 2nd fret of the A string, so we got to A minor. So everything up to that. A minor, D over F sharp, E minor, walk up, A minor, F, E minor, walk up, A minor, regular D, G, walk, C, walk, A minor. For that long. Then we're going to go a B minor chord. It's the first bar chord I usually teach people. And we're going to go 1 and 2 and to D. And then the whole thing starts over. That B minor, not too bad. 1 and 2 and C chord to D to a G chord, and then G flat or F sharp. They're the same thing. But so I think it's going to be easy. We're going to be working on our bar chords anyways to play the G as a bar chord, because then you can just slide it down a half step as opposed to this all the way to that. That might be harder. So watch. See, this is what you get. This is what you get. So we've got barred on the 3rd fret, and then this looks, instead of when we played the B minor, it looks like an A minor shape. When we were playing this G major, this is scooted up to look like an E major shape with the root on the E string, so this is a G major bar chord. Move it a half step down. You know, and you can pick it. The pick notes on the piano are, so it's higher up. But, you know, we're gonna go. C, D, you just do a regular G, B minor. So, this is what you get when you mess. So mess is B minor. Mess with us is C, us. And then the same turnaround, B minor, D. So that last part of that turnaround, this is what you get when you mess with us. B minor, D. Then we just need the last section, which plays all the way out. Again, B minor, so B minor, D, G, D, G, E7, yow. So the E7 is just like an E major chord, but you go, you find